Chamari, you got the coin? Tails is the call. Heads is the call. The smile says it all. Chamari, what are you going to do?
We are going ball first.
Kavya Kavindi will bowl the first delivery of the third T20.
Back of the length first up, by far, by a significant distance, the most experienced player on the field across both teams. But she comes down the track, and the length wasn't there, but she struck that beautifully through square leg for 4. She adjusted mid.
Fran Jonas and Georgia Plimmer.
So watch that Susie Bates shot again. She was. It's not hard to adjust midway through the stroke, but again, get herself in. Make sure she's seeing it correctly. She doesn't tee off straight away. Though, as I say that, she's down the track and she's slamming that one over mid-on for 4. Gets herself her second boundary.
For a moment there, Nilakshi De Silva did feel like she might have a chance. That's well over her head. On your point, Andrew, about Bates, a lot of lap sweeps used by both Kerr and Bates.
That's wide down leg side, however, and it's gone right through.
Mind as well, she looked to go a lot straighter than she had done right through the first couple of overs that she's bowled.
Yeah.
Missed by Anushka Sanjeevani and 5.
Really bail out of your shots. Oh, that's a fantastic straight drive from Gaze.
Once again, it's good to see. Looked to go straight down the ground, timed it so well. Long on field, they had no chance.
Don't want to get through the power play without having made that breakthrough. But Bates down the track and whips it through mid-wicket.
Playing with the spin, not too much of a risk for Susie Bates. Key part though was that she was able to find the gap between those two fielders in the infield and outfield.
Little turn from her. Down the track again, and that's gone through Kavisha Dilhari at mid-off.
Bottom edge, that's unlucky. It's going to go for 4. Like I said, the pressure on the fielders, the ability to control their hand speed and how to play with the dead weight. When the fielder starts approaching, anticipate to get much more than that. This is one. Oh, that's a very poor option taken by Gaze. New bowler for the very first time and quicker through the air. It was right in a block hole, so that's certainly not do best. And the white phone batters have not allowed them to do it. There you are, not a lot of feet. Just trying to stand and play that. You need to get good.
I'm pretty sure Sophie Devine would be wanting to go back home with the series, but that's a magnificent shot by through mid-on for a boundary.
On your screen, this might look very simple for a batter to put that full toss away, but she was nowhere near the ball. She came down the.
It's vacant. Beautifully played. This time Chamari Athapattu was quite quick through the offside, and Amelia Kerr played.
There's nothing short of that one. It's again, after playing a scoop, I think the bowler would have had that in her mind, so she was looking to put it wider outside the stumps.
Looks like they'll be chasing at least 150 to 160.
And that's
Patu didn't really push the fielders back despite the power play being done. Amelia Kerr not able to get the elevation she needed on that occasion. So crucial breakthrough once again. It's the left arm spin this time. Sugantika Kumari, she's been one of the better bowlers for Sri Lanka.
down the track again, and she beats the. It dropped a little bit short from Sugantika Kumari, but Bates good enough to smash that through long on for 4. Oh, and she's bowled her first ball. That's fantastic from Kavisha Dilhari, a stumping candidate as well, but Dilhari doesn't miss. Yeah, a bit of flight and a little bit of just a hint of drift in the air. That's, I think, what
Nathapattu, doesn't it? As soon as she gets going, even a total like 160 might not be enough. That's in the air and put that.
Perhaps to guard against that slog sweep a little bit. But doesn't matter, she goes down the ground over long on this time. Again, just the power in her strokes. Loss of Bates. 2 big sixes in this one Dilhari over. And it's not done yet.
Yeah, and again, going with the spin, not
9. But they do have a wicket at the end of that over.
at the elevation she needed. Very similar dismissal to what we saw from Amelia Kerr. Kavisha Dilhari just holds on.
One, it's going to clear the boundary. Good length that, but pummel that through the ground. My goodness. Deep batter, Sophie Devine. Right in the block hole, but still had enough firepower. I think Dilhari got a hand to it. Got long on, deep into the deep square leg. Miss hit. Fortune favors the brave. When you're in that mood, sometimes it can.
Indeed, for decent delivery going outside the off stump. Probably the plan is to bowl outside the off stump, I think. Anything straighter, Sophie Devine can be quite brutal. But in the end, as you said, her fortune favors the brave inside.
But you get there right in the game. Out. Well bowled that. Saw her coming down.
Coming down the track, trying to work through the offside. The ball was full and a neat bit of stumping. Wasn't that easy. But in the end, full marks. She's gone for 3 of 6 deliveries. New Zealand 127 for 5. It's going to be a big delivery. In the air, over square leg, and clears the boundary as well. The circle in the leg side, but didn't get hold of it. But still,
Things when you have a very powerful batter like Sophie, 2 fielders on the leg side on the fence, it's going to be one hell of a battle here. Devine versus Ranavira. As she got the distance, got hold of her.
experienced bowling here by Ranavira. Not giving the pace, slowing things down. The length wasn't full. Sophie Devine going through the line, but only got the bottom of the bat. The presence of mind at long on, knew where the boundary was. And exactly what Sri Lanka needed. A wicket at this juncture. New Zealand under 160. Devine, a magnificent 46 of 25. New Zealand.
Ranavira. Got another one. 2 in succession for the Sri Lankan bowler. And Ranavira, except a comfortable catch. Suddenly her figures look pretty good. 3 for her in her last over.
That's a previous stint. More slow you bowl, it's going to be tough work. Hannah Rowe gone without only one fielder. There's a patrolling the boundary that time. As a quicker delivery, run out chance here. Directed and goes.
Yeah, great work that. It's not easy to take the glove off and get to the ball in a hurry. Yeah, out by a long way. So 3 dot balls. There will be plenty of pressure building up on Halliday and Penford. Veera 3 for 15 off her 4. Good catch. That was a very good catch. And this is Brooke Halliday.
Righty.
And have a look at this for a catch.
Yeah, since the beginning of the last over, Sophie Devine got out. Ever since then, 4 wickets.
Comes down the track. Get some bat on that one. Will she come back for the second? Oh, there was a fumble from Kavisha Dilhari. That allows the batters to get back for the second one.
Similarly, if there's any weakness of Chandra Tapatu, it's just when she starts with the off spinner.
What a way to get off your mark.
Win this game, she has to bat at least 15 overs for me. This was a 6. Didn't try to hit too hard, relied on timing and successful doing it. Found the gap again through the car point area. Feeling chase, but they
Beautifully placed by Harshita Samaravikrama.
bowling. Harshita Samaravikrama, predominantly a front foot player, a juicy full toss through the offside, bread and butter. I think the tactics should be to go back of the length. The new ball, it's quite easy to bat. This time deep square leg fielder drops it. It was hit flat.
Maddie Green, the culprit that time. She was moving well bowling this tour. She starts off with a short delivery.
Comfortable facing the off spinner. The more the pace on to the bat, these two batters, especially Chamari Yatapattu, will enjoy it. And Penfold trying to be aggressive. And equal to the task was Chamari. You're vulnerable. We found one bounce again, aggressive. Top edge this time.
Understand the field placings also, Farviz. If she is going to bowl the short one to Chamari Yatapattu, better to have that short fine leg fielder out in the deep. This time she bowls it full, another boundary.
Short fine leg field in the deep is a must, but in this occasion, right next delivery, way outside the off stamina slower delivery. I just feel Rowe is
Series. Chamari Yatapattu this time.
As you correctly said, is probably targeting the short delivery against Chamari, and she was ready for it. And almost like a tennis forehand.
Just like that. That was it. Fear.
For you. I think Sophie Devine of New Zealand and Chamari Yatapattu. Take a look at that. Didn't have to move that much. That went like a traceable, as I said. Brilliant.
That's another boundary.
Ah, lovely, lovely. Just show another quality touch game in her ST. Have a look. That's superb. It's just what do you call a helping shot off the middle of the bat. Quicker delivery, brilliantly placed. Look at that for timing. Any cleaner than that? That's a magnificent shot, and that will bring her 50. Will we see the name again? No, we will. We won't. Ah, there it is. Yeah, you could see it coming. Very well played. Very good presence of mind. There was width and there was speed on your shoulders, and try and be part of it. And this is a magnificent shot. Good awareness, yep.
Yeah, Samara Vikrama definitely one for the future. As you said, showing so much maturity.
Tapattu still needs to take the responsibility. That's in the gap. Everything she touches turns into goal in this innings. Even when you get a little thin edge, it just travels. And this time, for Tapattu's luck, that's in the gap.
It's only 35 to get to a second 100. Harshita Samaravikrama joining the party. She bowled the Harshita Samaravikrama. She'll do this all day long. If you bowl full tosses like that. 100 up for Sri Lanka.
Squad, bit of a run, and we see Yatapattu absolutely mauling that one down the ground. Just stayed in her crease, and the ball was there for her to absolutely hammer down the ground.
And I still feel that she's taking the revenge of...
Perhaps they'll reflect that they need a few more kind of wicket-taking options with the ball in these kinds of conditions at the end of this tour. As Harshita
Chamari, this time she'll be bowling to Harshita. She gets another ball.
Was waiting for it on the back foot by the time it arrived. And there's vast open spaces in that deep mid-wicket region.
But nevertheless, the youngsters, Hanaro, Melly, Penfold, they've been taken apart just like...
Pretty dominant style. And they do so with another leg side shot, this time off a full delivery. Sri Lanka complete their first ever 10-wicket victory in T20 international cricket.